Our guest today, Ellen Phillip, has been in the shareholder service industry for decades, and she's run her own company for many of those decades. And recently, she merged her company with Integrated Software, a team member, an entity that she worked with as a team for many of those decades too. We're going to talk about employee shareholder voting today. I'm Brock Romanek, today on Zippy Point. So Ellen, you've been in the shareholder service business for a long time. How important is it that companies more actively solicit votes from employee shareholders?
It's very important. Shareholder voting in general has been plagued by apathy in recent years. Voting turnout has been so poor that paper-thin margins have become a frequent occurrence on the winning and losing side. It's very important to find ways to increase the overall vote. One way company management can gain an edge is by rethinking its relationship with its shareholders who are also employees. Such shareholders make up a very substantial portion of the total in many companies.
And what about your platform? I know you recently merged with your longtime partner, Integrated Software. How did your platform help bring in that employee shareholder vote?
We've worked together just when at least 30 years, if not more. They have things, we have things, and we just found we've worked as a team. It's been teamwork from the start. We offer employee shareholders the same voting mechanisms as other shareholders: telephone, mail, and internet. The big difference is that we're able to communicate with employees, not only by mail, but also by email, because we have their email addresses. This makes the cost of contact negligible, and it opens the door, for example, to consistent reminder notices to those who have not yet voted. We try to keep our vote reminders, emails, very brief, just a few words, and the reminder gives the employees an easy link to the voting site so they can cast their vote right then and there.
And how does the platform help employee voting remain confidential? I know some employees are worried about keeping their votes confidential. They're worried about management knowing how they voted.
Exactly. Well, for one thing, in voting of employee plans, we report not to the company, but to the plan trustee. Technically, the employee is not really voting, but instructing the trustee how to vote his or her shares. We report the overall tabulation results to the plan trustee only, not to the company, and no personal information is included in the tabulation report.
So I know that some companies, when they're working with a new provider, they wonder how hard it is to work on a different platform. How much work is it for a company to use your platform?
It's not difficult to use our platform. Once we have a formal go-ahead and a copy of the proxy card, we can proceed with setting up a voting site. We're also able to customize in many ways to accommodate unique situations. After some 40 years experience, we can make a good number of suggestions too. And for any given company, we're happy to discuss and build a customized solution to meet their needs.
Yeah, I know you've built a number of customized solutions for this, as well as many other things, including the free stock programs that we've talked about before.
Right.
But I love the interview that Carl Hagberg did with you for the 2019 supplement for his Shareholder Service Optimizer on this topic of employee voting, and been a big admirer for yours over the years. So thank you for spending a few minutes with us and explaining how it works.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And it is a very important topic that a lot of people don't think about or don't really consider. And so it is important. And I thank you for picking up on it.
Yeah, I did a separate Vid-Guide with Carl Hagberg about this very topic too, a link to which is below.
Very good.